Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to talk about the products that came inside my January Boxycharm, and then we're going to open and preview the products that are inside the February Boxycharm. So the January Boxycharm products I have inside this little tray right here, so I have already tried all these products out for the past month. So I can give you guys a little bit of a review on these products and let you guys know what my thoughts are on them and whether or not I feel like Boxycharm is worth $21 a month. So let's get started. The first one here is this palette here. This is called the Glam Metals and it's by Crown Pro. This is actually a pretty unique palette because most of the colors in here are like a metallic-y type shade. So here's what the colors look like. It is a very pretty palette. I do have it on my eyes today. I have worn it several times. I feel like the colors come off very nicely. The only problem I have with this palette is I feel like it doesn't stay on my eyes very long. I feel like after about 5 or 6 hours, the color starts to fade and it doesn't look as good. So I feel like this is a good palette, but I don't think it's like the best one I've ever tried. So I think it's pretty cool to get into a box because anytime you can get a palette into a box and try it out, I think that's awesome. Let's see what the value of this was, so I can tell you guys whether or not I feel like you should pick it up. So it says $25. So $25, I feel like it's actually kind of worth that price, to be honest with you. I feel like 25 bucks. It reminds me of like the Bomb palettes, how they have like the different little logos and different style designs, because this one has like the guitar little mirror here, which is really cool. It reminds me a lot of the Bomb products, so I feel like the quality is comparable to the Bomb as well. So I feel like the Bomb and this are very comparable in my opinion. So this is a good palette for 25 bucks. I would say it's totally worth it. The next thing is this right here. This is the Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer. It says the pores no more. This I don't really love for my skin type, and I don't know why. This is a $38 value. This for some reason just doesn't work well with my skin type, and I don't know if it's because my skin is so dry. I don't feel like it does a good job with illumination. It does an okay job. I don't think, like, if you want something very illuminating underneath your makeup, get a Becca product. I feel like that's going to really make your skin look illuminated, make it look refreshed, make it look youthful. This just kind of gave me a little bit of a glow, and it just didn't look that good on my skin type. So I'm thinking maybe during the summer when my skin's not quite as dry as it is right now during the winter, maybe it might work better. I don't know. For me, I just had a hard time working with it. If you guys had an issue working with this too, let me know, because I felt like maybe I was the only one because I heard everybody raving about it and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Because it's not working for me. It's an okay primer. I just don't think it's the greatest. So I will continue to work with it and see if I can get it to work with my skin as my skin improves throughout like the upcoming months. And then I'll give you guys maybe once I finish it, and then I'll tell you guys my final thoughts on it and everything like that. But for now, I think it's just okay. The next thing is the IT Cosmetics. It's the Brow Power, the Universal Brow Pencil. I don't have it in here. I forgot to put it back. I love this brow pencil. I know a lot of people don't like it because I feel like the color is not universal completely. However, I have had people tell me that they have red hair and it works with red hair. I've had people tell me with black hair it works with black hair. Obviously, I only have one color hair, so I can't tell you how it works with everybody's hair tones. But I know I have other people tell me that it works with their hair tones. For me, it works great. I love this product, so this was totally worth it to get in the box. This by itself is like, what is this? $24. So right here, you've already paid for your box. That, and along with the palette, so far, those are the two best things in my opinion. So this was a definite win. The next thing is the Pure. This is the Bronze and Brighten palette. So at first when I got this, I was like, there's no way I'm going to like this because the colors look so bold, so bright. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like that peach tone, I was like, that is not going to look good on the cheeks. Yes, it does. I have it on my cheeks today. I love this cheek shade. I love the highlight shade. The bronze shade is the one that I'm having a little bit of issue working with. But the highlight and the cheek shade, oh my gosh, they're beautiful. I think they look great on the skin. I know for me, I do have textured skin, so it does kind of illuminate a little bit of my texture, but it's nothing dramatic where I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, it's showing every pit and every pore. So I feel like it's good to wear. I feel like this is a good palette. I really am impressed with it because I had my major doubts about it because I thought for sure it was not going to work. It surprised me, so I'm so happy to have it now. This is, how much the value of this is? $34. So $34, I would say it's worth it if you can figure out how to get the bronzer to work. I just can't figure out the bronzer myself, but that's just might be me. So I'm not a super bronzer fan anyway. I think the biggest bronzer I use is the Physicians Formula, the butter bronzer. Other than that, I don't really like a whole lot of bronzer. I don't like a whole lot of contour. I'm just not really into that type of product. So for me, I'm happy with just the blush and the highlight though. The blush and the highlight are beautiful. The highlight looks gorgeous. I do have it as my inner corner highlight today, as well as my highlight on my cheek. So again, this is just a beautiful product. Happy to have that. The next and last thing that came in here is the Galactic Beauty, the matte lip paint. This is actually a pretty good lip paint as well. I really like this. It has a slight sweet scent, but nothing like major. It's not like the Too Faced ones or anything like that where they smell very vanilla-y or peachy or anything like that. But it's a pretty good lip paint. I don't think there's anything bad about it. It does like dry down pretty matte because it is a matte lip paint. So if you don't like matte lip shades, then you're not going to enjoy it. But I feel like it does a good job. It's kind of moussey like when you first put it on, and then it just dries down just a little bit, and then I don't think it gets cakey or anything. The only problem I had with it is that in the corners of my mouth, I feel like it was kind of peeling up a little bit. Like I felt like right there it had like a little bit of crusty looks. But other than that, I think it was a pretty good lip product. I think it's nice. And the color, I was happy with the color as well. So for me, it was an all in all win. I think last month's box, the only thing that I wasn't super impressed with, and I think, like I said, is a lot to do with my skin type right now, is the Dr. Brandt. But I think once my skin improves, I think I might enjoy this more. So I'm going to continue to try it, like I said. So for me, would I pay $21 for last month's box? Absolutely. I think it was totally worth it. The palettes by themselves, I think, were spectacular. The brow product made me really happy. The lip product is my perfect color, so super happy about last month's box. Now I'm going to open and preview the February box. So I have already cracked it open, so that way there I don't have to worry about cutting myself or anything on camera. That would not be good. So I'm going to pop it open here. I love that Boxycharm has started including these little foam things and inserts so that none of your products come broken. Because I know they had a lot of issues with that in the beginning. They had a lot of products coming broken when they were using those little worms that they had in there. Now we don't have that issue anymore. That's great. So the card this month says Galaxy Glow, so I'm assuming this must be a very glowy kit. And then we have a little card here from CoverFX. This is a 20% off coupon code, and it's the code FXCharm. So if you're interested in using the code, you just type in FXCharm and you get 20% off. So now let's see what's in here. I have my little card to tell me the values of the products, which is the other great thing about Boxycharm. They tell you the values of the products and give you a little bit of hints and tips and tricks about how to use the product, so I really do appreciate that. So the first thing that's in here is some brushes. These are the Crown 3-piece brush trio. I was trying to say brush and trio at the same time, so I said bro. Okay, so let's see what these look like or feel like. They look like the Wet n Wild brushes, honestly. Do I even have them somewhere? Let me see if I can grab one quick. My Wet n Wild brushes. Let me see. Yeah, here's one. Like, here's the Wet n Wild ones that I have, and here's the Crown brushes. They look very, very similar. So that's interesting. Do they feel the same? They feel exactly the same. They feel exactly the same. Huh. I'm wondering if the same company didn't make both of these. That's a little curious. So let's see what it says about the brushes. This is the brush trio. It says $29.99. Honestly, from right off the bat, $29 for these, when I know the Wet n Wild ones are like $1 and $3. I don't think the value is right there for these. So in my opinion, I think they've upped these in price just to put into the box to make them look like a better value. It says use this 3-piece brush trio to contour your face to perfection. The small brush can be used to conceal imperfections and highlight underneath the eyes. The medium-sized brush can be used to sculpt the cheekbones and perimeter of the face. Finally, the large powder brush can be used to set everything into place. So let's see how they feel on my skin. Yeah, they feel soft. But like I said, I feel like they feel exactly the same as the Wet n Wild. They feel exactly the same, so I feel like these might be made by the same company. Like, even the brush detail looks the same. Actually, the Wet n Wild ones feel a little bit better made. The handles feel a little bit better made, so that's curious. So anyway, so far I'd say they've definitely upped the value in that just to make the box look like a better value for me, in my opinion. The next thing in here is a CoverFX product that looks like it may have gotten a little bit squished in the box, but that's okay. This is the CoverFX Shimmer Veil, and it's in the shade, I have no idea. I guess maybe it's on the container. Oh, wow, that's really pretty. This is a shimmer veil. It looks like that, and it's in the shade, I still don't know what shade it is. I don't know. Amethyst. Oh, amethyst. That's February. February is my mom's birthday, so. Oh, wow, that's really pretty. Kind of looks like a Stila Magnificent Metal, but I don't think it's quite as, like, pigmented. Like, I feel like this one's a little bit more thinner. We'll have to try it out and see how good it is, though. So far, it looks beautiful. It's really, really pretty. Is this an eye pigment? Or is this a lip pigment? So what does it say about this? This is the Shimmer Veil. The value is $28. The Stila ones are what, $24? So these multi-use shimmering cream colors are crease proof enough that the boldest of eye looks are formulated with a weightless finish for a shimmering effect anywhere on the face. Suitable for all skin types. So this will have to be pretty impressive for it to beat out the Stila ones, because the Stila ones, in my opinion, are spectacular. So if it's better than those, then I'll let you guys know. But I mean, I know the Stila ones are $24 and these are $28, so that's a big difference. I mean, not huge, but $4 is $4, right? So the next thing in here is this product by Seraphine Botanicals. This is the Sugar and Lemon Moisturizing Lip Buffer. So there's what it looks like. I don't know what the heck this is. It's like a huge container. Let's see what this is. Seraphine. Oh, that's a big container for a little product. So there's what the product looks like itself. I like the packaging to it though. It reminds me, I'll be honest with you, it reminds me of a tampon case. That's what it reminds me of. I don't know why, but it just does. That's a little silly. Anyway, so let's see what it says about this product here. This is the Seraphine Botanicals Sugar plus Lemon Moisturizing Lip Buffer, a blend of soft sugar crystals with a rich, nourishing salve base that gently exfoliates and buffs lips, leaving behind smoother skin and a touch of refreshing lemon zest scent. Made with avocado, apricot, and jojoba oils, as well as shea cocoa butter to help rejuvenate and hydrate your dry lips. So let's smell this little goodie. So let's pop her open here. Let's see. I want to smell it. That's what I mainly wanted. Oh, it's definitely got a lot of sugar crystals in here. Oh, it smells pretty good. It smells like lemon drops. It smells really good. And it says the value of that is $24. So I'll have to try that out and see how good it is. I mean, lip scrubs are lip scrubs in my opinion, except for the one that I got from Lush. That's the popcorn scented one. Oh my gosh, that one tastes so good. I could just eat that one. The next thing in here is something from Vintage by Jessica Liebskind. Not sure how you pronounce that person's last name. I'm sure I messed that up. This is the Smoky Eye Pencil in the shade Jet Black. So here's what the pencil looks like. It's a cute little pencil. So I'm excited to see what this says about this. Let's see. Let's go ahead and swatch it real quick. It seems pretty creamy. So I don't know. Let's see what it says. This says the Vintage Cosmetics Smoky Eye Pencil. The value is $21. Jessica's richly pigmented smoky eye pencil delivers intense jet black definition, creating pencil point precision or smudgy saturated color. The creamy soft formula glides on lids without tugging or pulling. So it's saying you could smudge this on. I don't think it's going to set down very well, so I'm going to leave it set here for a little bit while we discuss the last product in here and then see if it sets. And if it does set, then that might be a good idea to know whether or not it would be good to use in the waterline or not. So let's see what happens with that. The next and last thing in here is something by Naked Cosmetics. So here's what it looks like. It's very holographic. This is a cute palette. I love Naked Cosmetics. I have some Naked Cosmetics singles. They are so good. So what is this? This is, oh, it looks like the Anastasia one that they came out with. Like the ones that's like the highlighter, like unicorn-y type of products. So this is the holographic highlighter collection. Ooh, let's give her a little swatch. Let's swatch the green one. Let's see how green it is. Oh, that's not super bad. I think that could definitely be wearable. I would say for me personally, I probably would use these more as lid colors than I will as cheek colors, because I don't like these crazy colors on my cheeks, but that could be just me. So let's see what it says about this product. This is the Naked Cosmetics Holographic Highlighter Palette, and the value is $39.99. That's expensive. With the stunning holographic shades, this highlighting palette is essential for any makeup enthusiast. Each iridescent shade is perfect for highlighting and layering to transform any look into something enchanting. So we'll have to give it a try and see how good it is. Maybe I can do a comparison a little bit against the Kat Von D one, since I do have that one. And this one seems like it's got kind of the similar concept to it. So we'll see if the colors are anywhere near similar or anything. So if you got this and maybe you were looking for the Kat Von D one, maybe we can kind of see if they're similar. All right, let's see if this smudges. Oh yeah, this is not going to be good for the waterline. This is totally smudging out. So this will be a good smudger pencil, but it's not going to set down. So far my impression with that, I don't like pencils that you have to sharpen, in my opinion. I don't know why. I feel like they're a little bit more rough on the eye. So I'll have to give it a shot though, just to see if it is as rough as I'm assuming it's going to be. So far, first impressions of everything that's in here, I'm feeling kind of meh, honestly. I think the the most exciting thing for me is this, and this is, well, no, and this too. The Cover FX. So between these two, would I pay $21 for these so far? I don't know. We'll have to try them out and see if they're any good. We'll have to see if they actually stand the test of time, whether or not they actually work on the eyelids and they actually work on the cheekbones and how they look on the cheekbones too. So anyway, I'd love to know if you get Boxycharm, what your thoughts are on your products that you got this month. And if you don't get Boxycharm, let me know what you think of the products I got. Let me know, do you think this is worth $21? Let me know your opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.